Hey you guys, welcome back. So, where do I start? Well, really quickly, let me just tell you guys the agenda with my lock updates, because I feel like nowadays my locks have been doing a lot of like similar things. There haven't been many changes with my locks per se, except for kind of like the weather, how I'm keeping up with them and stuff like that, which I will continue to update you guys about, and I'll continue to show you guys what my hair looks like every lock update, which is twice a month. It's bi-monthly, but for the most part I'm just gonna kind of be talking to you guys about what I'm experiencing with my locks, not just physical but everything lock related, because I've noticed like I've learned a lot so far since I've had my locks. And at this point, I mean, I've already surpassed the point of realizing that I don't care what people think of my hair. But today I realized something different. Today I realized that I don't think I even care what I think of my hair. Like, I notice now I'll like leave out the house and won't even really think to check like, what does my hair look like? I'm a person that likes to be comfortable a lot, so I'm in sweatpants, jeans, t-shirt, sneakers, Uggs, whatever, like whatever I can be basically. I don't do the most, unless it's like called for, like I'm going somewhere where I shouldn't be dressed down. But for the most part, like I just like to be comfortable, and that never stopped me. Like I never cared what people thought about that. But it's a little different when it comes to like your overall appearance. And at this point, I just kind of feel like my locks have gotten me to a point where I don't care about my appearance as much. And now, don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about hygiene here. That's two different things. Like, I still wash my ass and brush my teeth. But as far as just like, I don't know, like, it's just within our society, people think that women especially have to maintain like a certain look. And I feel like as long as you don't look dirty, it don't matter what you look like, you know? And if you want to look dirty, then hey, that's your prerogative, like, but I just feel like it's up to the individual. So with that being said, I don't care as much about my appearance, and it doesn't really matter who it is. I've noticed differences, and it's not even just people that I know and that I see on a regular basis, but just my interactions with people in general. And so one thing I've noticed, and for the record, like it doesn't matter to me on a personal level. It's just things that I'm noticing, because I'm in a fully committed relationship and I'm not checking for nobody else. Okay, boo, let them know. But I still like happen to notice things because it's just like, it's life. And as far as like attraction and getting attention from people, it's not what it used to be. So I don't want this to come off sound like, I don't know, like I'm like talking about myself, flaunting, anything like that. But I pretty casually was used to like guys trying to talk to me, approach me, talk to me, whatever, on a pretty consistent regular basis, like on some I'm going to the store, or just like, you know, just like little whatever things. And I just noticed like such a difference since my hair has not been kept or whatever. And it doesn't bother me at all, but it's something that I noticed, so it makes me think like there's so much more to it. Like I was thinking about it today in like such a deep way, because it just showed me like how shallow people are, really. Like that's what it comes down to. And it's not even just guys, like women too, because before I would notice like for instance, if I'm just like walking somewhere in a mall or something, right? And I'm just like walking, minding my business, I look nice, whatever. And then I happen to look up and I see like a couple walking together and the guy's looking at me, and then I look over and like the girl's looking at me too, or whatever. And not even just that, but like just walking into a classroom or into a room, and a woman who is pretty kept up herself is kind of like giving me a look like she feels threatened, or like I'm competition. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. That was pretty like normal. Like I see that with women all the time, and I don't understand it, because I'm just like, you look good, I look good, what's the beef? Like, why are you mad? But anyways, I feel like I don't get those kinds of looks from women anymore. I feel like it's to the point where like people don't even be looking at me. It's kind of funny. It's pretty convenient though. Like I like that because I didn't like always having to tell people more than once like,
bruh, I said I'm good.
And I definitely don't want like uncalled for animosity with anybody, like just because, like, why? But like I said, it's just shown me like people are very shallow and they will like not even look at you if they find you, I guess, unattractive, or if like your appearance is like unappealing to them. So I kind of feel like it's a plus because I like to be low-key, out the way, don't talk to me. It's like that, I'm an emoji, not don't talk to me, but like I don't like that all eyes on me attention type stuff. So if you're looking for a way to stay in the cut, just do something drastic with your hair that society does not find I don't know, acceptable or whatever. I feel like it's probably the same way for people who have gone from having permed hair, weaves all the time, and then kind of like doing the big chop and transitioning into like natural hair. Because I've seen that with friends before, and I've heard people's stories, and just they're looking at themselves differently, even not even just like the people around them, but they're looking at themselves differently, and it's kind of just like a wake up reality check, like, wow, this is what I look like, this is who I am. Like, it just got me to thinking, and I really am enjoying this journey. And it's not just like physical stuff, like it's not just, oh, my hair this week looks like, I don't know, whatever the hell it looks like this week. Like, it's just the changes that I'm noticing within myself, within the people around me, and it's ultimately altering like my thoughts and, you know, how I feel about things, and all in a good way in my perspective. It may be different for other people. You may be having doubts, or I don't know what else to call it, but it may be that be the case for you. But I haven't really seen anyone talk about that in like that kind of way when it comes to like the lock journey. So I just felt like it was something to share with you guys. And even if you are just like a loose natural that's transitioning, it's a big difference when people sometimes like at work like won't even recognize you when your hair is different, because they may not be used to like all these different hairstyles so often. Like I said, it's just something to think about, and I would like to know what you guys think. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter what you think about my hair because I don't care. It's like that. But I mean, I do want to know what you guys think, if you're going through the lock journey and you also feel this way, or if you've been through it, or if you're thinking about getting locks, and this is something that you're kind of like skeptical of. Like, let me know your thoughts. Not just that, but even if you are, like I said, like a loose natural and you're transitioning, or you've been through that transition period, I also want to know, like, is this something that ever crossed your mind like during that period? It's likely that it has, but I don't know. I just kind of want to know what other people think of, because during the day I'm just thinking about so much stuff, and I'm like, do people think like me? Because sometimes I just feel so alone. I play too much. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm definitely still gonna show you a close-up of my hair and what it's looking like. I didn't wash it, but I water washed it, and then I sealed the moisture with T-dubs, my Taliah Waajid stuff. Ooh, excuse me. Her African healing oil, which I will leave in the description box below. Oh yeah, so that's all I had to say to you guys. But as always, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.